What's up guys, it's Raw FIFA Gaming and welcome to episode number 7 of the West Ham United career mode. As you can see here, we're starting our first game at home at the London Stadium against Middlesbrough. This is the team we've put up. We've got Tony Martinez is playing up front. He's been so good for us lately. I just couldn't resist him playing. This is Middlesbrough's team. Some good players there. Gaston Ramirez is playing. Negredo's playing as well. But we should be able to get the job done quite comfortably. But we have struggled early on in this season. And already you can see that there. In the 3rd minute as Middlesbrough come forward with Adam Clayton. And he really could have scored there. An awful start. An amazing save from Adrian, who's been brilliant recently. But now Middlesbrough come forward once again with Gaston Ramirez. What can he do here? Plays it into Negredo. Plays it into Adam Clayton, and Adam Clayton puts Middlesbrough 1-0 up. And boys, it is just like in real life. West Ham could not play at the London Stadium. We're just terrible here. We do okay away, you know. West Brom we got a draw, we got a win away, and also the Chelsea game we got a draw. But we just cannot win at this London Stadium. I don't think we've got a point yet here. And we've not played any really hard opponents at all. And as you can see, Negredo comes forward again. And we're 2-0 down to Middlesbrough at home in the 24th minute. Unbelievable. Alvaro Negredo puts it in there. Just pathetic defending as usual. A terrible pass into Winston Reid. Negredo could have took 10 more touches if he wanted to. And he scores his 3rd goal in the Premier League. Now 42 minutes gone and we could go 3-0 down. Are we going to go 3-0 down before half time? And a lifeline. We've just about been kept in the game. Now the second half restarts and we come forward with Mark Noble. We need to get back in this game quickly as Tony Martinez plays a nice little ball to Mark Noble. Back into Martinez. Great play between them two. But a poor shot from Martinez and a good save from former Barcelona keeper Victor Valdez. But now we come forward once again. Antonio cuts inside and takes the shot while he's sliding. And he just can't direct it into the corner. Another great save from that man, the Spaniard, Victor Valdez there. It was straight at him, but it was still quite powerful from a near opportunity. But now in the 68th minute, Middlesbrough looking to finish this game once and for all with Fabio into Gaston Ramirez, and that really should have been it. And the rebound from Clayton also could have gone in. But Adrian, what an amazing double save that is. Fantastic there from Adrian. He's been brilliant last couple of games. The defence is still absolutely pathetic. Lanzini was the last man back there, which should never be happening. But now in the 83rd minute, it looks like it's pretty much done. Can Middlesbrough now in the coffin? And yes, they can. Gaston Ramirez gets his 2nd goal of the game, and that was pathetic, wasn't it, boys? An absolutely pathetic performance once again. Terrible clearance out. No one goes to close him down. Bonner's just standing there. Gaston Ramirez completely unmarked. We might have to think about changing our formation maybe, because it is quite attacking. 3 at the back, and yeah, Middlesbrough nearly scored at the end there to make it even worse. But it's bad enough as it is. As you can see, I actually skipped that in anger there because I was so annoyed at the game. I skipped the animations at the end. But this is an interesting one, boys. We're bottom of the league, and England have offered us the national job. So now I know England standards are pretty low now after the Euros and, well, everything lately, but I mean, England have offered us the job, so put it in the comments what you think about that. I'm not sure whether I'm going to take it or not yet. It's a good opportunity because they shouldn't have offered us the job, but the next game comes in the Premier League against Crystal Palace. They have got Christian Benteke up front, who was good when he played against us in the Capital One Cup. We actually, in the same fixture at Selhurst Park, we managed to pull through in penalties against Crystal Palace. That was a brilliant game. Hopefully we can do the same here as Townsend takes the shot early on in the game. But Adrian keeps up his brilliant form by saving that one. Adrian is a big contender for player of the episode. He also got it last episode, joint with Darren Randolph. So to get it 2 episodes in a row would be brilliant. But now Crystal Palace come forward again, and his shot and a good block there. But now here comes Damien Delaney out on the wing, and Bonner can't even defend Damien Delaney. What chance he got if he can't defend him? and luckily Adrian comes to our saviour again. He does a little fist pump there, like, come on guys, we need to sort this out. Falled out to Tanzania, and luckily Adrian did save it. And another chance there from Johan Kabay. He actually went through on goal, but just took it way too early. Poor defending from Kuyate there. God knows where Ogbonna and Reader. They never seem to be anywhere, but plays into Lanzini in the 56th minute, and after Crystal Palace have been attacking for the whole game, we go against the run of play just a couple of minutes after they scored, after they had that opportunity, and Manuel Lanzini scores in front of them West Ham fans as they go mental, as they're hoping their club can get off the bottom of the table. Great ball from Obiang, who's been quite good in this career mode so far, and Lanzini slots it into the top corner. First goal in the Premier League in the 57th minute, and if we needed a goal, God, there wasn't a better time there. And Parfit Williams, who's playing in this game, comes forward and nearly scores there, but he actually plays it through to Mikel Antonio. Now what can he do? What an unbelievable finish. Mikel Antonio rifles it in the top left hand corner, and after Crystal Palace dominating us the whole game, it looks like we've nicked a win here at Selhurst Park. A very, very lucky victory this would be if we could hang on in the dying moments, but what a finish that is from Antonio. Great ball from Lanzini into Parfit Williams. Parfit Williams knocks it through to Antonio, but that finish is incredible. Maybe a contender for goal of the season, and he gets a second goal of the Premier League season, but that is how the game would finish, and a fantastic result to not match the poor performance, to be honest. We played absolutely terribly, but maybe this could be the turning point in the season, grinding out results when we don't deserve them. That's the sort of thing we're going to have to do if we're going to be in a relegation battle, which I'm hoping we're not, because the board are telling us to get top 4. But this is the table. We are sitting 15th, 2 points above the relegation zone now, which should not really be something to be proud of, but how this season's gone at the start, unfortunately it is. We're only sitting 6 points behind Europa League places and 8 points behind the top 4, which is not good really. We should be getting further up there in the top 4. Crystal Palace were actually top before that game, so a good victory considering they've been doing really well in the league. But another sort of poor it was a mixed episode for the senior team. But let's get into the youth squad team, and hopefully they can be more consistent. Okay guys, we're now getting into the youth part of the episode. The first game of the 2 youth games is in the sort of Bundesliga. I mean, we're going to be playing 2 games in this episode. The first game is in the youth squad league, and the second game will be in the Checker Trade Trophy. That is Swansea's team. Few players I recognise there. Oliver McBurney, I think, is a good young striker, Scottish striker. But that's our team, the usual team. Torres coming in because one of our players got injured, so we had to shuffle him around a bit. But as you can see, late on in the game, not much happened in this game. Jay Fulton gets the goal for Swansea in the 81st minute. The Swansea fans celebrate, and Spiegel didn't do much wrong there. It was Newfield that did something wrong. For some reason, I was trying to be smart, jockeying, or so, I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, I didn't think he would get round me like that, but he did, and he got past me, and as you can see, it's cost us the game there. We've lost our first youth squad game in the episode. Very, very poor result against Swansea after a huge mistake from me, huge defensive mistake. But that'll be the end of the league part of the youth squad episode. As you can see, sitting second from bottom, we are 8 points off that playoff place, and just 7 games in. We really need to catch up if we want to get to Division 1 of the Youth League. But let's get into that Checker Trade Trophy game against Oxford. Okay guys, so we're now heading in to the final game in the episode. This is another one of them Checker Trade Trophy games, the tournament that I created against Oxford. We should be able to get the win today. Oxford are quite a good side, but I think we can do it. Fernandez in the 51st minute puts it into Parfit Williams early on in the second half. He has been absolutely fantastic in this episode. I'm struggling whether to give him man of the episode for the senior team, because he did really well in the senior team. It's either between him and Adrian, or we'll decide at the end of the episode, but he does really well in the youth team there, scoring the goal. Fantastic play from Fernandez to whip it low in the middle, and a fantastic finish from Parfitt Williams. Right place, right time, and a nice little finish to get us in the lead there early in the second half. I mean, we're doing well in the Czech Trophy. We've still got a few more games to go. We're still a few points off qualification, but if we can get the win in this game, we should hopefully be there by the end of this episode. But now in the 57th minute, Parfitt Williams, that man once again, wins the penalty, and we've got an opportunity to pretty much wrap the game up here. Aaron Martin gets the yellow card. Eden Milton Fernandez will take the penalty. He goes left, and I don't think you can call that left, really. It was just a terrible penalty, straight down the middle, and as you can see here, 3 minutes later, we're punished. Oxford punish us for missing the penalty. It's my fault for taking a woeful penalty and defending like that. Terrible defending. Robert Hall gets a goal against his former club. Used to play for West Ham when he was a youngster. Actually a really good player, but he can't be that good because he's playing for League One, but League One Oxford. But yeah, he finishes off there, gets revenge against his former club, and gets his first goal in the Czech Trophy. Poor defending there, and they have capitalised on us missing the penalty, and that is how the game would finish. So just the one win for today's episode. No wins in the youth part of the episode. Really poor for the youth part. We've really done quite badly today there. But as you can see, this is how the Czech Trophy table is sitting. We're 5th, so we're on the same points as Exeter, who are second. We played them, and I think we beat them with a late goal from Marcus Brown. So yeah, I think if we get another win, we should hopefully be sitting in the qualification places. But that will come to the end of the episode. I'll be deciding the players of the episode now. So the player of the episode for the senior one, it was a close one, but I am going to give it to Adrian. You saw so many clips in the Middlesbrough and Palace game of him saving saves that he had no right to make. I mean, in the Middlesbrough game, it could have been 7 or 8 without him. I mean, unfortunately, he couldn't stop us from getting the loss. But in the Palace game, he did stop Palace from getting the win. So he was fantastic in both the games. He also got in the last episode. So Adrian is in brilliant form at the moment. But for the youth team, it's certainly Parfitt Williams. He won the penalty, and he was at the right place at the right time. Scored a fantastic goal to tap it in. Yeah, lovely little finish there, and he was really good in the senior. I nearly gave it to him for the senior as well, but I decided to give that to Adrian because of his brilliant performances. But that's the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I've been Raw FIFA Gaming, and I'm out.